Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to go through how to stay consistent with the gym. Everyone tells you consistency is the key to get results in the gym, but how do you actually stay consistent? I'm going to share my 5 tips that helped me stay consistent with the gym over the last 5 years. So number 1, setting a goal. Obviously, by now, you've got something that you want to go to the gym for, whether that's to build some muscle, lose a bit of weight, or just get a little bit stronger, or maybe improve your performance, whether you play football, basketball, rugby, whatever that is. So you've got your overall goal, but what we need to do is be a little bit more specific with it. That's losing 10 kilos of fat, building 5 kilos of muscle, or maybe just hitting 100 kg bench press. All these are very good goals and very specific. So what we need to do now is attach a deadline to the end of it. Having a deadline will make sure you're a hell of a lot closer to reaching your goal than you were if you were just drifting along without a deadline. And one thing I like to do with this goal is attach emotion to it. So we've all been there before. My reason was I wanted to go to the gym, build a lot more muscle and get stronger because I was always skinny, I wasn't very strong, and I wanted to change that. That feeling I had to go to the gym and get stronger made sure I had something to push through when the times got tough. So having that goal, having that emotion attached to it is perfect for staying consistent. Number 2, picking a workout split. First of all, you just need to pick a split that you're going to stick to. Training 5-6 times a week is what everyone thinks they can do, but in reality, 2-3 times a week in the beginning is perfect. You'll make far better results, something that you can stick to and stay consistent with. In reality, you've got a life, you've got work, school, college, whatever it is, you're just not going to have time every single week to train like that. So pick something that fits to your lifestyle, that you can stick to, and that will actually get you better results than you think. The power of routine. This is something that's always helped me make sure I'm staying on track. Look, I'm very weird in the sense that I like to do the same things on a Monday and I'll do this every single week, whether that's the work I do, what I eat, how I train. That's just something I've always done. And I think this is a strength of mine to be able to stay consistent with it because, like it says on screen, when it's a habit, you just don't think, you just do it. And just getting on with it without overthinking it is really all you need to be doing. So having the same training session, whether that's a push session on a Monday, going to the same gym, just gives you these triggers to make sure you're going to do it. This is probably the biggest hack if you actually struggle to stay consistent. Look, if you've just got something you're doing on your own, when times get a bit tough, life gets a bit busy, you're going to give up because you're in control of that and you only owe it to yourself. So you'll just be like, I'm going to give myself the day off, which is a little bit weird because I know if you had a meeting at work that you had to get to, you wouldn't be missing that. So why would you miss this meeting with yourself? Doesn't make sense. People just struggle with keeping themselves accountable, and that's fine. So the easiest way you can do this is to just go to the gym with a friend. One, it's obviously way more fun, you get to see your mate, it's socialising and it isn't just going for a gym session. And on days when you can't be bothered or they can't be bothered, the other person is going to give them that kick up the ass they need to get in the gym and get training. The other thing you can do to keep yourself accountable is track your workouts, photos and habits. You constantly having this reminder that this is your progress and you're not quite at your goal yet will give you that motivation to make you get to the gym. Or if you don't want to do either of them, or you got no mates to do that, fair enough, then telling your parents, your brother, your sister, whoever, that you're working on this goal gives you that little bit of accountability that you might need. So if you're not sticking to that goal, they might pull you up on it and that'll make you think, no, they're right, I'm actually not staying consistent and I'm going to work that little bit harder to get back on track. Obviously, me being biased on this, I'm going to say the cheat code to all of this is hiring a coach like me. But if that's not something that you want to do right now, whether you're not ready for a coach, you can't afford it, We've got plenty of free programs and free resources all in the description below. So on to the last one now, mindset. Look, everyone has an all or nothing mindset, which they think is perfect for something like this, but it's actually holding them back. Fitness is a lifestyle, and it isn't going to be something you're going to just do in the next 3 weeks. So you going all in is the wrong way to look at something. So what you want to say is you're not going to be perfect 100% of the time. What you want to do is shorten the time it takes you to get back on track. So let's say Friday night, you go out with all your mates, have a few beers, that's fine. Just get back on track Saturday with your diet, with your training. Over the period of a month, that little bit of inconsistency isn't going to matter at all. The biggest thing we want to do is just shorten the time you're going to get back on track. So instead of going, I'll just start again Monday, when you threw away your diet by Thursday, Friday because you can't stick to it, just get back on track the next day, the next meal, perfect. These are my 5 tips. Setting a goal that you can work towards, picking a workout plan that you're actually going to stick to, build this into a routine, have someone to make you accountable, and shift your mindset that you're not going to be perfect 100% of the time, and that's all right. So that pretty much covers it all. So remember, fitness is a lifestyle, and it's something that you're going to have to do over a long period of time if you want to see good results. So the sooner you get this in your head and you can make it fit into your life, the better your results and the more fun you'll have with it. If you need any coaching or free resources, go into the description below, and I've got everything that I have in there for you in the next one.